guys, Ranger Collector 62492 here, and I'm going to do a little topic discussion real quick because, God, I don't know what to say about this because it is rather annoying seeing people who are casual fans now because of the new movie. Anybody with a website can come up with a fan theory, okay? But the specific one, I've been following them for so long, and they've been an excellent source for news, but it just seems like now, as a Power Ranger fan, I'm starting to see how these people operate. This page is called comicbook.com, and I'm sure there's a website to follow. I can't imagine someone put .com at the end of their name. But the whole point of this topic discussion is that some of these people are just coming up with the weirdest theories, and I just want to assure you none of it's true, because a lot of these are a huge stretch, and I mean huge, okay? And when I say huge, I mean it's like so far in between that it's impossible to even be a fact. So I know there was one that was going around a lot in a lot of fan groups and a lot of just a bunch of different things. And people were sharing it. It was just getting rather annoying. There is no way in hell that that was a fact, because if you watched the movie, you know that the specific scene they're talking about, it all fell into place. These people at comicbook.com are claiming that Serpentera was at the opening scene of the Power Rangers movie. You know the scene where Zordon's struggling to crawl to the Yellow Ranger and you see a ship fly by? Well, supposedly that ship was Serpentera. I might want to ask, where did anybody get lost in that part where everybody was like, maybe that Zordon ship that crashes into the Angel Grove, future gold mine? Well, no, maybe it's Serpentera. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna let my fanboy self say it's Serpentera. No, guys, it was Zordon's ship, okay? It was very obvious it was a ship, and I cannot believe that that fan theory is actually being passed around as probable. But here's the thing, these same people that came up with that theory, oh my god, this one, and this is what I'm talking about. This is how you're going to know that those people are not, reliable when it comes to sourcing. And I laughed. So this one is so far of a stretch that I think it just hurts my head. I think I would lose brain cells just to read the whole article. There was a few things that Jason did in the movie, and one of the things that was like part of his character was he was a star football player, but he lost that opportunity because of what he did at the beginning of the movie. So his dad used to keep newspaper articles of his success, and one of the newspaper articles says Jason is the new golden boy for Angel Grove High football. Well, oh my god, I can't believe I'm actually repeating this to you guys. Well, this person, or whoever it is that wrote this article, comicbook.com, I just cannot follow them anymore, said, well, is this a reference to Jason becoming the Gold Ranger? And I'm like, are you kidding me? You guys are really trying to come up with anything now, aren't you? I know that this page is just doing it for, the views and for the likes, and, that's why I unfollowed them. I'm not even going to give them the time of day. But I just want to tell you guys that if you believe anything at this point is like some kind of Easter egg, when it's not an Easter egg, then you guys are definitely looking way too much into this movie. I mean, the only few Easter eggs I saw were just product placement, actually, which is hilarious because I actually didn't know some of them until someone pointed them out, and that's because I was really focused on film. But I did see that scene where Twee, either idolized or memorialized her by putting the shirt over Becky G's Trini, and it says 1973. That was the year Twee Trang was born. I don't know why I thought I was fixing to say Karen for some reason, so I kind of screwed up just now. But I really wanted to get into this topic, and one of the things that was hilarious about some of the other things that they did in place. Another one with Becky G's character, when they're talking to her and she says, "Me and 4 kids found a spaceship underground." There is a putty patroller, like original putty figure behind her. When Billy's in his garage, or in Jason's, and they're getting an ankle bracelet torn off, Billy has like a Finster and, you know, a Babu figure and stuff like that. You can see some toys in the background, some original 1993 toys in the background of the movie, so that's really cool. But none of this is mentioned by comicbook.com. They want to sit here and look between the lines and assume that the word Golden Boy means, hey, the Gold Zeo Ranger is going to be coming very soon. Isn't that cool, guys? Never thinking about it being possible speculation or if it was ever actually fact. They threw it out there and said, oh, this is an Easter egg. There you go. Ignoring the fact that that spaceship that flew over Zordon was his ship. Well, and it crashing into a desert. Yeah, that was definitely Zordon's ship. It wasn't Serpentera, and if it was Serpentera, it would have been mentioned by possibly Rita, because, well, Lord Zed isn't in existent in this film franchise yet. And if we do get a sequel, I mean, and I'm hoping we do, they're probably going to integrate something, okay? And that's cool because Dean Israelite is a fan of the franchise. So when he has his hands on it, he's at least doing something like slightly as a fan. Okay, and when I say slightly, that means, you know, Hollywood has, you know, their creative control over a lot of things. So, but I hope that he does integrate Serpentera in the sequel. But as someone who did like the movie, I don't like seeing all these people actually become gullible over something, because it's not true. Trust me, if you believe it, it's not gonna happen. It's the Golden Boy thing is a huge stretch, because we're not going to get the Gold Zeo Ranger in a movie based on the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's cool that we actually had a you know, a reference to the Zeo Crystal and stuff like that. And they're trying to connect a universe. If anything, the closest thing we will get, and I actually, because I'm friends with the guy, would hope to see them reference Triforia. Okay, because that's where the Gold Zeo Rangers originated from. And that is just, you know, before, if Jason were to come up with just a random ass Gold Ranger powers within the next few films, it wouldn't be able to be explained. So, why is everybody stretching this fan mumbo jumbo? I say don't follow comicbook.com. I unfollowed them mostly because, well, God, it was just ridiculous. And of course people were sharing it. I know some people are a little, they get excited and don't read the articles, they just assume that it's a fact, but I'm telling you guys, it's not real. Bruno posted something yesterday about it, saying, in a very playful way, that people were easily manipulated into believing things. So, you know, with the Serpentera thing, he just couldn't believe people thought that was real. People couldn't believe it. He's like, "Are you sure that wasn't Zordon's ship?" Which it was. So everybody is sitting here just pushing a huge stretch on these, like, Easter eggs, because there are very few, and I just pointed out the ones I recognize and the ones that were pointed out recently. But guys, and I wouldn't say the JDF Amy Jo Johnson cameo was an Easter egg. They were right in front of you, so it was a cool little cameo. But they were trying to do fan service, and I don't think they were doing it that much. So it's a little too far in between. I don't think that any of that that's being presented is true. So comicbook.com, God, stop it. Stop. Next thing you know, you're going to sit there and assume that, oh, Jason's racing his car. It's automatically a reference to Power Rangers Turbo. That's the things that they're doing. It's just so stupid, and I cannot believe people are falling for it. But guys, I will be back with another review very soon. I wanted to be on this rant, and it just threw me for a loop. I was just like, really? Are you guys really falling for this? So, I guess that says a lot about the Power Rangers fandom that I already knew, but, you know, whatever. But guys, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys later, and if you guys have any interesting comments, leave them down below.